In the Dune universe, computers are banned, and Mentats carry out complicated calculations instead. I'm pretty sure this is a computer. I mean, how else are you achieving 3D holographic displays? I mean, right, has to be a computer. But whatever. What exactly makes a Mentat? How do they function? What can their existence tell us about our own mind? What the hell happened to Thuthir? What a silly name. Thuthir. Trying to say it is a struggle. Thuthir. What happened to Thuthir? Huh? I didn't see him in Dune 2. He got captured by the Harkonnens, right? Oh, sorry. I heard in the book he gets captured by the Harkonnens and he becomes a snitch. Not very honorable, but in the movie universe, I'm guessing he's still a swell guy. I guess he's just stuck in one of the cells awaiting his arena debut. Like this guy. He's small, fat, he ain't gonna make it. If you want to support the channel, watch the video until the very end. Every other channel says, please like, share, subscribe. No, it's actually watch time. Okay, let's start by understanding the origin of Mentats. I'm gonna switch to my normal voice now, because doing this voice is pretty hard on the throat. Okay,
Following the catastrophic Butlerian Jihad, a universe-wide prohibition was enacted against making a machine in the likeness of a human mind, as stated in the Orange Catholic Bible. This led to the development of the Mentat discipline as a replacement for computational technology. The Bene Gesserit and the Spacing Guild similarly adapted to fill roles previously served by thinking machines. Mentats are not merely human calculators. They represent the epitome of human cognitive and analytical capabilities. They cultivate what's known as the naive mind, a state of mind free from preconceptions and prejudices, capable of processing and analyzing vast amounts of data to reach conclusions that go beyond ordinary logical deduction. This exceptional capability is not inherent. It requires intense and rigorous training. Mentats train their minds to mimic the processing power of computers, integrating vast memories and the ability to organize and interpret large datasets with speed and accuracy. They are supreme counselors in the Dune universe, serving roles from archivists or archivists to advisors to emperors. One notable aspect of a Mentat's enhancement is the use of Sapho juice.
Well, I've heard of Xenozip. What is Sapho juice? I'm curious. Xenozip!
Extracted from the root of the Ekaz tree, Sapho juice significantly boosts a Mentat's processing power. However, this comes with a cost addiction and a permanent cranberry-coloured stain on the lips, a physical sign of a Mentat's reliance on the juice.
Yeah, right. So you're telling me this guy and this guy, they drink the Sapho juice, and every single time it just happens to stain them in a perfectly linear strip, just right here, as if it's been painted on by mascara, every single time. Makes no sense. I'd expect to see Sapho juice stains like this, but every single time it's perfect. Gotcha.
Throughout the Dune series, several characters embody the Mentats' role. Thuthir Hawat, for instance, serves House Atreides with his unparalleled strategic mind.
Except it wasn't strategic enough to see this coming, but anyway.
Similarly, Peter de Vries, a twisted Mentat, shows us a darker side of the discipline, employing his enhanced capabilities for torture and manipulation under Baron Vladimir Harkonnen.
I mean, he wasn't that evil in the movie, he just kind of died. It's not funny, but I'm laughing anyway.
Peter de Vries is an excellent example of the twisted Mentats created by the Tleilaxu. These Mentats are conditioned to operate without ethical constraints, making them invaluable yet dangerous assets. De Vries' sadistic tendencies and his role as the Baron's torturer highlight the potential dark side of enhanced cognitive abilities when divorced from morality. The complexity of the Mentat discipline is further explored through characters like Paul Atreides and Duncan Idaho. Paul, initially trained as a Mentat Duke, later becomes the Kwisatz Haderach, combining his Mentat capabilities with prescient abilities. This fusion of Mentat's training and prescience makes Paul an extraordinarily powerful figure in the Dune universe. able to navigate complex political landscapes and foresee future events with remarkable clarity. Duncan Idaho's journey is equally fascinating. Recreated as a Gola, Duncan serves multiple roles throughout the series, highlighting the versatility and adaptability of Mentats. Duncan Idaho becomes a Mentat? I'm new to Dune as well, guys. I mean, I'm reading this and I'm as surprised as you are. Duncan Idaho, a Mentat? You kidding me? Let's carry on. In Dune Messiah, Duncan is trained as both a Mentat and a Zen Sunni philosopher, illustrating the diverse applications of Mentat training. His marriage to Aaliyah, spoiler alert, the regent, and his role in protecting the royal heirs from her tyranny demonstrate that Mentats are rarely just passive advisors. The concept of Mentats raises profound questions about our own world. In an era dominated by digital technology, what role could human computers like Mentats play? Could we see a future where individuals are trained to reach similar heights of cognitive function? Or will we continue to rely increasingly on artificial intelligence? It's funny because in Dune, AI literally enslaves humanity, and in our own reality, AI is literally becoming a thing. It's not true AI yet, but it will lead to true AI. Moreover, the ethical implications of such human enhancements are significant. The Dune series itself wrestles with these themes, particularly through the Tleilaxu's creation of twisted Mentats, who operate without moral constraints. This mirrors current debates around cognitive enhancement technologies and the potential for bioethical dilemmas. The outlawing of Mentats under Leto II's reign, due to their potential to form a nucleus of independent opposition, underscores the threat that such enhanced individuals can pose to authoritarian control. Leto II's suppression of Mentat schools, including the one hidden on Wallach 9, serves as a poignant reminder of the delicate balance between knowledge and power. This reflects Herbert's cautionary tale about the concentration of power, whether in the hands of enhanced humans or autocratic rulers. Leto II's reign, spanning 3,500 years, I guess that's the worm guy, saw the rise of new challenges for the Mentat order. While Leto's goal was to ensure humanity's survival through the Golden Path, his methods included hoarding the spice melange and suppressing potential threats. Sounds like any dictator. Despite this, the art of being a Mentat survived through underground schools, often preserved by the Bene Gesserit. This persistence speaks to the enduring value placed on cognitive and analytical prowess, even in the face of oppressive regimes. The story of Gilbertus Albans, the first Mentat, offers additional insights. Trained by the independent robot Erasmus during the Butlerian Jihad. The Butlerian Jihad, was that like a jihad carried out by butlers? I'm sorry. Gilbertus embodied the potential of human intellect to rival that of machines. Erasmus's belief in Gilbertus's abilities, despite the thinking machine's view of humans as inferior, underscores the untapped potential within the human mind. The Mentat mantra, introduced in David Lynch's Dune film, encapsulates the discipline's essence. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of Sapho that thoughts acquire speed. The lips acquire stains. The stains become a warning. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. Not very Shakespearean, but okay. This mantra, though not present in Herbert's books, highlights the mental discipline and reliance on Sapho juice that characterizes Mentats. They're druggies. I mean, I have my Xeno zip addiction. I'm not proud of it. We need to get hold of this Sapho juice. I need to try it at least once before I die. In conclusion, the world of Dune offers us not only an escape into a richly crafted science fiction universe, but also a mirror reflecting our own challenges and opportunities. The Mentats as a concept push us to consider the limits of human potential and the moral landscapes we navigate as we enhance these capabilities. The enduring legacy of Mentats in the Dune series reminds us that the pursuit of knowledge and cognitive enhancement must be balanced with ethical considerations. So that's it. We learned about the Sapho juice.
And they have like this silly saying. What was it again? It like wasn't even. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of Sapho that thoughts acquire speed. Like literally, if you have like a line that you always say, you don't want it to include the fact that you're an actual drug addict. Hey guys, I'm VK. The reason why I have so many subs is because I'm a cocaine addict, and that's what makes me hyper and really energetic. I'd leave that bit out. I'd be like, hey, I'm VK, and welcome to the channel. We explore sci-fi themes, and I take cocaine. I'd leave out the drug taking part, and also my lips are stained because I have Sapho juice on them. Also, not too much information. But anyway, that's how Mentats operate. I think they're a bunch of assholes. What do you think? Comment below. And a lot of you complained that I was using AI voices and things. Well, I'm back. And now you're going to say, oh, this guy, he's crazy. He's crazy. What is he doing? The fake beard. And you can't win on YouTube. But anyway, check out the merch. I'll catch you later.